freelancing platforms like Upwork and Fiverr have enabled millions of people worldwide to pursue a freelance career. It's never been easier to pursue self-employment, work from home, and be your own boss. But an increasing body of research has pointed out the challenges freelancers experience with these platforms. For example, freelancers are evaluated by unaccountable algorithms and work long hours because of highly saturated markets. Most freelance work happens in isolation with little support and guidance. Therefore, more research and design interventions are needed to support a future of freelance work that lives up to its expectations. In this research, we highlight avenues to support freelance workers. We created Freelance Grow, a design fiction that embodies recommendations from 26 sources, including academic papers and real-world interventions. Freelance Grow represents a fictional platform designed to amplify freelancers' professional development. We ran 5 focus groups with 23 freelancers to get their views on Freelance Grow. We present the viewed benefits and concerns towards our speculative platform based on a qualitative analysis of the focus group transcripts. By presenting freelancers' views on speculative platform features, we provide concrete directions for designing interventions to build better futures for freelance knowledge work. In discussing potential platform features with freelancers, we advanced our understanding of freelancers' views and concerns on entrepreneurial skills, work autonomy, and peer support. The first thing we learn is that freelancers want to develop their entrepreneurial skills, but most platforms rarely are proactive in supporting this process. This is Sam. She's been considering making the leap into freelance work. Sometimes she sees ads on social media about platforms that can help her get into freelance work. However, she's also read on forums how competitive these sites are and how hard it is for new freelancers to find jobs. With Freelance Grow, we speculated that Sam could develop entrepreneurial skills through an apprenticeship period. Through this apprenticeship, Sam could meet with experienced freelancers, access jobs matching her level of expertise, and get detailed feedback from her clients on how to improve their business. Participants appreciated having paid entrepreneurial opportunities, receiving support from real people, and honing their skills by completing work. In our fiction, we proposed that platforms could give automated entrepreneurial recommendations such as adjusting their prices and portfolio keywords to match market trends. However, these automated features were viewed as having substantial limitations. Participants felt these suggestions would likely fail to capture all the dynamic aspects of their skill development, such as time devoted to freelancing and fluctuating workload. Participants saw much more value in receiving detailed feedback about their services from clients and peers instead of getting automated recommendations. Future interventions and features should support people in transitioning to online freelance work and enable pathways for more experienced freelancers to get high-quality feedback to continue growing their business. The second thing we identified is that freelancers value having control over their careers and portfolios, but platforms usually constrain their reputation to a single environment. This is Magda. She has freelanced online for 2 years and wants to expand her business to other platforms. But the very idea of creating a new profile and having to start from scratch without a reputation gives her pause. She feels that the platform she works on controls her business because it's tough for her to legitimize her expertise outside that environment. We proposed Magda could own her reputation and portfolio independent from third-party websites. Magda could quickly transfer her reviews to other platforms and job-seeking sites. Participants called for tools that could help them transfer their professional experiences across platforms. For example, one participant envisioned a future where her corporate experience easily translated into an initial platform rating. Future interventions and features should find ways for freelancers, not platforms, to have greater control over their careers. Under this theme of control, participants push back against speculative features that seem to resemble a managerial role. We thought having features that matched freelancers with clients could reduce the time-consuming process of looking for work. However, it turned out automatic matching could create further problems because the process of writing proposals is how freelancers develop relationships with potential clients. We suggest that algorithmic features should be built through participatory processes where workers have a say in how these systems impact their work. Finally, we found that peer support can unlock avenues for professional development, but high levels of competitions on platforms may hamper support networks. Platform work has fragmented relationships, and freelancers rarely interact with each other organically. In addition, freelancers are dispersed worldwide, and their work is highly individual. These conditions make it incredibly challenging to share resources, practices, and learn as a community. With Freelance Grow, we imagine freelancers like Magda and Sam could come together, having regular chats and working through problems. Participants saw value in these forms of peer support for both novices like Sam and experienced freelancers like Magda. Newcomers saw benefits from getting regular advice and discussed their work with peers. Experienced freelancers viewed value in expanding their professional skills and gaining fulfillment from mentoring others. Interestingly, our discussions around peer support illuminated the competitive nature of platforms. Participants viewed platforms as incentivizing competition and getting ahead of peers to secure projects. In the paper, we articulate opportunities to investigate freelancers' collaborative and competitive goals on platforms to design future peer support interventions. In short, we identified opportunities for researchers and developers to support freelancers' entrepreneurship, work autonomy, and peer support networks. Also, we advanced the understanding of potential barriers for future interventions. Finally, we have extended the knowledge of how to support online freelancers in a world of work that's increasingly remote, flexible, and technology mediated. Refer to our paper to find out more.